Hello, how are you?
Are you part of this little thingy?
Yes.
Why are they all crumbly? Like the fetuses, they're all like in parts.
Oh, because they've been dismembered, they've been killed. That's how they kill them. They take them apart.
No, but you're not an egg.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's called a dilation evacuation abortion. So they go inside with forceps and they take apart the baby.
He wasn't nothing.
I've seen like medical shoes for like examinations. Not shoes. They're like big like salad tongs that you put inside.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What are your views on abortion?
I don't want kids, right? I'm pretty small, so and like I'm not gonna go anymore, right? So I'm pretty like not into pregnancy, right? Like I don't want kids, but I think it just kind of depends. Like I think so. Like
Do you know you're not too small to have a baby though?
no, I know that. I just don't want some because it like terrifies me. Like I got like really big fear of pregnancy.
Okay.
Because of, like I know my size like doesn't like dominate, but like I'm small, so it scares me a lot. But I don't like. I'm for abortion. Like I just, you know.
You're for that? How can you be for that? Really? Look at that.
Because that's a lot of like
me, like I'm being funny. I don't believe it.
just because I don't believe you when you said that they pull them out like that. I know that it can happen.
Well, what do you think that is? Fake?
Honestly, yeah, you can do a lot of things with.
You think that we would make fake videos and take fake pictures out to college campuses?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So
But,
show me a real abortion then.
I mean, I can't because I've never had one. And
Well, I mean, go Google go online and find
But
it. You would think it's the most common medical procedure in America. There are pictures of it everywhere, and these are what they look like.
I think that I know that there are different types, right? Because like I know like very early on in the pregnancy, when you take like some pill or whatever to get rid of it,
Yes.
it's like they don't look like that. They're like just kind of like they're really small, and some of them
Smaller, yes.
Sometimes they look like babies. Sometimes they just look like little like
No, because my son, I know how big my son is.
like little just like plasma, you know? Not plasma. I don't know how to describe it. Just they look kind of like jelly.
Yeah, like you did. You looked that way.
Yeah, but I think it just depends on circumstance on when it should be allowed.
Well, what about this? Do you think that should be allowed? I mean, these children, you could tell they could live out there. Look at that one.
Yeah, I think
That baby's a full. You could deliver live.
So I think late-term abortions, I think they should only be done in very specific circumstances, and that's when like.
For which one? Which circumstances?
I was getting to that.
Okay.
It's like when the fetus, there's something wrong with it, but it's still growing, and it's going to cause damage to the woman. I think that's when you should have late-term abortions, because then, instead of losing
What
two
kind
lives,
of damage does it cause?
I'm not sure, but I just know that.
Do you know what a cesarean section is?
Yes, that's C-section.
Right. So, if the child can live outside the womb, okay.
But no, I'm saying.
Why don't we just deliver the baby with a C-section instead of going in and doing that? C-section's far safer than doing that.
Yeah. Again, it just depends on what's gonna happen. Like because sometimes the late term
They never
abortion
threaten the mother's
is-
life.
No, yes it can.
No, they can't. They just deliver the baby with a C-section.
No, I'm saying when some of these late term abortions are done, it's because the baby is harming the woman and it's gonna kill her. That's the only time I think it should be done.
Not true.
But also you're a man, so I don't think you would ever understand.
Really, I've seen 3 deliveries, 1 C-section. I've been in the operating room, seen babies delivered. Why does that, just because I'm a man and I can't actually birth a baby, I can't have an opinion on abortion?
No, you can have an opinion.
As long as it's pro-choice, I guess.
No, you can have an opinion, that's of course. But I guess I'm talking about more of like the emotional and like the physical, because you just can't go through that.
Well, there's a lot of things I'm not going to experience, and I'm not going to be part of the, say, victim class, but I can still say, I think that's wrong. So like hunting down Jews and lynching them, I can say that's wrong, but I'm not Jewish. I don't have to be a Jew to get it. I don't have to be black to be against racism. It's just whether it's right or wrong. I can make a decision whether something's right or wrong, irrespective of whether I actually am part of that, the ones that are affected more directly. There's never a case that a late-term abortion is necessary to save a mother's life, because you can just do a C. I mean, my wife had a C-section. You take the baby out, baby can live. Mother lives too. Both live.
My mother had something. She didn't have a C-section, right? But so me and my sister were like premature, right? So I came out, right, and then they had to like, they didn't do a C-section, but they like put their hand upward to bring my sister out.
Were you a twin?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was older, she was younger by like.
Gotcha. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. I think we can do better than this.
Definitely, yeah. I
mean, if we can't agree that that is wrong, there's something very problematic with our society. And we think we can do that to babies who can't defend themselves.
I think you can have a less gruesome late-term abortion.
But they still die. I mean, so we kill them more humanely? Is that okay? I mean, either they're dead, either way.
Yeah, but they wouldn't live for that long anyways.
No, as I'm saying, at 21 weeks you can deliver a baby, and almost 80% of them will survive based on, with the right, proper care. 21 weeks. These children right here that are being depicted, they're like 28, 29, 30 weeks. So they clearly could have lived outside the womb. Why is it that the baby has to die? And you can deliver the baby alive.
I mean, we don't know the circumstances of those abortions. We don't know why.
But why not deliver the child and find a loving family that'll adopt, which there are plenty
there are
out
plenty,
there.
But people.
Why do that to them?
No, yeah, of course. But people scream adopt, right? But then there's such a, there's so many people like who are like, pro-life, right? And they'll like scream, adopt, and then they don't adopt themselves. I know that there's like obviously there are reasons for it, but like you can't scream one thing and then do another.
Well, just because someone isn't willing to adopt doesn't mean that they can't be anti-abortion.
No, yeah, of course. I'm just saying.
It's like saying you have to, if you're against wife beating, you have to be able to take that woman into her house, or else you can't say I'm against wife beating.
I mean,
or spousal abuse. I'm opposed to spousal abuse, but that doesn't mean I have to take the spouse into my home and take care of her.
No, yeah,
I'm not obligated to do that, but I can be against beating spouses. Follow me? Either it's right or wrong, we can take a position.
I think it's a little more gray, but I understand.
Right. Well, I mean, I don't think this is gray at all here.
No,
now, you might want to make an argument for some of these earlier abortions as to whether they should be allowed or not, and I think we could have that conversation, but we ought to be all in agreement that this type of abortion should not be permitted. It's not civilized, and we get all upset because Hamas is cutting heads off of babies in Israel, and we're doing it here. We just do it in buildings where it says reproductive health care. So what's the difference? Not a whole lot.
Could I stop? Let me ask you a question. What are you trying to make me up?
We call them savages, and we do this.
I never said I wouldn't.
Something to think about.
At the end of the day, I'm not stepping in.
So spicy.
Yeah. The baby has hair.
Oh, the reason I say that is because I read more into the Christian world. It's not about abortion. It's about a lot more. don't shit, but it's cheap. But, you know, there's always going to be money.
Oh, I got class, so
All right, what's your name?
I would rather not.
Okay, my name's Mark. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Have a good day.
Take care.